There's an old saying, sometimes you eat the block, and sometimes the block eats you.
No.
Last night, Kim and Chris had a taste of both. First to blow up with their builder.
What would you like me to do? Do you want me to stay and build for you? Do you want to find a new builder?
But then they won their first clean side award.
You get the award this week.
I surprised them with a visit, road trip, from the two people they've been missing the most.
That was the best.
Things were more down than up for Sasha and Julia,
It's like a snakeskin.
Oh.
who are not exactly seeing eye to eye.
We're not doing it. It's
being delivered
we're
tomorrow.
we're not doing it.
But the biggest news of the night is Andy and Ben's masterstroke of design.
What if we just added an ensuite to our guest bedroom? That'll throw the game on its head.
Tonight, our blockheads are gearing up for day 3 of their second guest bedrooms and walk-in roads.
Yeah, pumped for a massive day.
But with 4 days left till reveal, it's time for a break from the block.
Game on for challenge. Game on. It's our turn to win, Chris.
But this is no holiday. Their first challenge will test their ability to persevere through the ups
Looks really good.
and the downs.
You've stuffed this. We're screwed.
And to win this one, they need to know how to play the game.
Oh, jeez! I thought, mate, we're not on a footy oval now.
Bloody hell. I don't actually think we'll finish, to be honest.
But the real challenge will be getting along with their neighbours.
Stay in your own apartment. Yeah, it's not on.
Extra, extra, read all about it. The Block Advance issue 1. Shock scandal, Demille flapper reveals to publican. Let's go deliver.
Yeah.
Extra, extra, read all about it. Extra, extra, read all about it.
Hot coffees, hot toasties, get your hot coffee.
The Block Advance issue 1. Come and get it.
Hot coffees, hot toasties.
Good morning.
Morning.
Well, we thought we'd give you guys a treat. Been working so hard. So we thought we'd deliver you breakfast.
Wow.
On you. Thank you
Dad,
very
that's
much.
for you.
Seems like fun and games, but surely they know there is no such thing as a free breakfast. And this morning, there's a challenge looming.
Can't have brekkie without the local news. The Block Advance, issue 1. Must have that.
Awesome.
Nice read. There's some great articles in there.
Dan, thanks for being my rock. You inspire me every day. Keith. Underworld figure Scotty the Renovator.
Wanted Foreman Keith and Foreman Dan, $2 award.
Wait for it, blockheads. I've saved the best news for last.
Restoration Nation.
Have you got heritage features that you want restored?
Well, hang up your hard hats and make your way over to HQ.
Suzuki have arranged for an automobile for you out front. The big cheese awaits you.
That's right, this isn't old news, it's a call to action. Better get moving, guys. It's challenge day.
So, game on. We're off and racing.
Let's go.
Restoration.
Right.
Let's go.
Take your breakfast. Game on for challenge. Game on. It's our turn to win, Chris. Run!
Good luck, though.
That's a great challenge.
Let's go.
Go, team.
Odds are lying.
Take Will out.
Can't get me legs in.
Go, Andy. Go, 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 go.
What are we doing?
Our surname is Challenge and Game Day and Game On, and we need that cash injection.
First challenge day and, stoked.
Yeah, really excited.
Hope you win. You got anything to say about the challenge? No, I don't. Julia's as quiet as a church mouse.
Who?
Julia. I hope it's got a great prize at the end of it.
Hello.
Welcome. Hi. Come on in.
Welcome back to HQ, everybody.
Thanks.
Hey,
Morning.
What did you think of the Block Advance?
Amazing.
Behind us over here are some Art Deco pieces that we salvaged from the block.
Your challenge today is to select 2 pieces from this treasure trove behind us. One is to be restored, the other is to be repurposed.
We have to restore one of them, and so return one to its former glory.
And one has to be repurposed, so turned into something that it wasn't originally intended for. So very challenging.
The top 2 pieces today will take home the tidy sum of $5,000 cash, thanks to our mates at Mitre 10.
$5,000 cash, cold hard cash. That would go really well in our bank account.
I'm also throwing in a bonus point that you can add to the scores that your judges give you on any reveal night. In the past, the bonus point has been used to deadly effect. You have a bonus point. Do you want to use it?
Yes.
Helping contestants take out the win. The winner by 1 point, Stephen Chantel.
That 1 point killed us.
We lost last week with the Ensuite by half a point. So if we had have had that bonus point then, we would have won.
Judging who will be today's restoring and repurposing champions, please put your hands together for the ultimate renovating duo, the Super K!
At $2,440,000.
Back in 2014, golden couple Kyle and Cara took home a whopping $567,000 on Fans versus Faves. Well, haven't you two been busy? Not much renovating going on up the Central Coast.
I'm stoked to meet Kyle and Cara.
Yeah.
They were one of my favourite couples on the whole show.
They were
so,
good value, weren't they?
Well, we've been flat out like you guys, working on our own renovation, living in it at Toowoomba, and we've been making some online episodes, which has been really fun, and you can see that all on our Facebook page too.
The race is now on to get that done before the baby comes.
I thought I'd give this repurposing caper a bit of a go because I know how easy it is.
Why not?
Yes, of course. So I started with a very old cocktail cabinet, very fetching in its day, there it is. I sketched a design and cut out everything I needed from the old cabinet. Sanded and painted and assembled it all together. Then finally added the appropriate styling to create this. Oh, wow. And let me just say, Kyle and Cara, this little cod here is a gift from the block to you guys.
He's a magician, I think, Scotty, changing a bar into a cot.
Okay, Blockheads, you have 7 hours to complete this challenge, but before you rush in, choose your items wisely, because at least one of these must appear somewhere in your apartments back at the block.
Your time starts now.
His Dan got competitive, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez! I thought, mate, we're not on a footy oval now.
Chris!
Betty! Oh, no! No, you blocked!
What do you reckon? A desk?
Now that the argy-bargy is over, let's see what they're working with. Seasoned renovators Dan and Carlen knew exactly what they wanted, and they've come up trumps.
We've picked a piece that would suit our apartment straight away.
There's a little side table.
They've also picked up an old bookshelf, and they have a plan for those timber pieces.
Decided to put that into a bar cart, which I knew and I think Dan did, you could reconfigure quite simply. Get some rollers, put some paint gilt on it.
They only plan to use 3 of the timber shelves to create their bar cart. They'll stack them on top of each other and hold them together with some dowel. Best mates Andy and Ben made a mad dash for their 2 pieces.
We're going to restore a bedside table. We're going to sand it back, recoat it, make it all nice and new.
And they've chosen a table and chairs to repurpose.
With these chairs, we're going to slice off the backs and keep the legs and then just make it into a bookshelf.
So basically their bookshelf will be 3 chairs stacked on top of each other with glass shelving. Melbourne couple Julia and Sasha have chosen a dresser to restore, but they're still unsure about it.
I think we probably gravitated towards the dresser because we thought we could paint it, but I don't think that would go down very well if we painted over that timber.
See, if I had this, I'd get orange oil and a rag and I'd just rub it all over 3 or 4 coats. They've also picked up an old office cabinet to repurpose.
I'm excited to sort of see what we come up with. Bit stumped about how we're going to come up with it, but we'll get there.
I guess it's probably hard to come up with anything when you're barely talking to your partner. The real issue here has nothing to do with the challenge and everything to do with some decisions that Sasha made yesterday.
She got snakeskin wallpaper in green and brown. It's not good.
So can you change that?
No, she won't change it.
She won't change it.
I can't work with what she chose.
Give it to me, I'm worth it. Baby, I'm worth it.
It's week 4 on the block, and the site is abuzz with power tools as the tradies crack on with day 3 of the contestants' guest bedrooms and walk-in robes. With 3 rooms now delivered, some of our teams are already feeling the pinch financially. So today, I'm giving the Blockheads a chance to pick up an extra $5,000 cash and an all-important bonus point.
$5,000, that's pretty good in itself, but then to have the extra bonus point whenever you want to use it, that's
a
pretty much
$15,000 prize.
Yeah, so big one.
Their challenge is to restore and repurpose some old Art Deco furniture. They'll only have 7 hours to do it, and here to judge are ex-block favourites Kyle and Cara. The clock is already ticking, but Melbourne couple Julia and Sasha can't start on theirs until they resolve an argument about their guest bedroom. That's still simmering from yesterday.
I picked a lovely wallpaper, if I do say so myself. It's a little bit of snakeskin.
I just don't think it works with our style.
The stylist in Julia can't let this one go and get her head into the challenge till she cancels the order for the wallpaper and everything else Sasha ordered yesterday.
Cancelled the whole shopping day in a matter of 5 minutes.
This will only leave her a day to order anything that's not already in stock.
You can only battle for 24 hours to try and hold your position. And then, you know, it's just give in. I lost the battle to win the war.
Right, now that that's settled, there's an old office cabinet that needs to be repurposed.
We thought that we would turn that into a bar cart.
So the girls plan to cut off the top and add a mirror to turn this from an old office cabinet into a bar cart.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
That's cool.
So we've chosen a table to restore, which we would be hoping to use at the entry hallway. It's a really beautiful timber, it has really nice curvy features, and it is a piece that I can sand back and change the colour.
But before Kim gets stuck in, she's asked Chippy Kyle for some advice.
Don't sand too much out of it, I don't reckon.
While they're confident with their restore piece, Newcastle go-getters Kim and Chris are stumped about what to do with that old desk they need to repurpose.
Is there something in the toilet, like we can make it into a bit of a vanity? Can that work?
Yeah.
And then this is the piece we can use. I know, because, honey, we can't afford the second toilet.
Yeah, I know.
We have no money left at Reese, so we needed to really tie in this piece with saving money, and that was to make vanity.
Kim and Chris plan to chop the top off the old desk and turn it into a vanity by adding a marble top and basin.
Our item that we're restoring, we've chosen this beautiful old school bar. I love it.
Queenslanders Carlen and Will have also chosen a sturdy piece they plan to repurpose. And they've already got an idea for it.
It was literally a simple outside sort of bench top with a little bar in it.
Oh, okay.
It might be a bit safe, I'm not sure. But I think
a table into a table does sound a little bit safe to me, but unless you can think of some other creative detailing to do to it. If it's for a bar, maybe an ice bucket down the middle, or 2 bar seats to, I don't know, on your balcony.
Yeah.
Taking Shelley's advice on board, Carlen and Will's outdoor bar will have an ice bucket inserted in the middle. One end will have U-shaped legs and the other solid timber. Dan and Carlen are following a similar theme with the drinks cabinet they're planning to restore.
The oldies are into their alcohol.
Necessity.
Yeah, that's right. The old cabinet has a few scratches on top, but Dan's come up with an easy fix.
Piece of black glass, like a dark glass.
Yeah. We need to just sit down and plan what we need to order first to give whoever we've got to get anything from the longest time to get it sorted for us.
Master organiser Kim is on the same page. It's only an hour into the challenge and she's already started making calls. Chris has cut the top off the old desk, but in order to make it a vanity, she needs to track down a piece of marble for the top.
Something that looks like marbly / granity / just something pretty. That's really cheap.
All right, it'll be probably about 15 minutes and I'll send you through some photos,
Amazing,
okay?
Cassie, thank you.
Kim and Chris are determined to take out this challenge, and with good reason.
The prize today is $5,000 cash, which we need so very badly, and also 1 point. So, I mean, that 1 point would have been so beneficial to us 2 weeks ago, where we come in a half a point behind Will and Carly. So we already know how big that 1 point is.
School teachers Andy and Ben aren't short of ideas, so they were quick with their decision to make a bookshelf out of a bunch of chairs. There's just one problem.
Tools are just not my domain. I'm working with one, but
That's why Ben should be out at the shops. That's an Allen key head.
What?
That's an Allen key.
Surely there's a drill.
Someone will have to do the heavy lifting, and it's not going to be Andy. He's off shopping. But Ben has set his sights on just the guy to give him a hand.
All right. Where is Kyle? Hey, can you give us a hand drilling some holes?
Ben has the biggest man crush on Kyle. And he was like a 13-year-old girl at a One Direction concert, front row.
When I first saw you from across the room, I could tell that you were curious.
It even got to the stage, we were having lunch and Ben's like, I've got a great opening line to say to him.
Do you miss being on the block? Do you still see the others at all?
Yeah.
He's a big fan as well. Don't keep, mate.
Guilty!
Yeah, I was going to say that.
I'm a little bit of a fan.
Where's Kyle?
I'm so fancy. You already know I'm in.
Construction estimator Carly isn't afraid of the tools. She's getting stuck into sanding back the bar they're restoring.
Plan of attack for today, I'm going to stay here and just try and do what I can with this cabinet. There's quite a bit of work involved in this one. Fingers crossed we get it all done.
They're reversing roles today, so while Carly's busy on the tools, Will's heading out shopping. Well, a bloke's idea of shopping.
Getting actual steel legs made today is probably impossible. I might buy some timber. There's some timber dowels over there which might look good. Can I just get this cut in half, bud? I'll paint them black so if they would look like steel legs, no one would even know.
Carlene's hardware shopping too. Dan sent her out to get casters and dowel for the bar cart. He can't start working on that until she's back with the materials, so he's getting stuck into restoring the drinks cabinet.
The doors are in very good nick, so we're thinking might do it black perimeter.
The girls are yet to make any progress. Full of ideas, but no real clue how to execute them. Lucky for them, there's a master craftsman in their midst.
We're thinking of potentially cutting it off here and maybe have a mirrored tray on the bottom.
We know we've got stiff competition because we're probably nowhere near as handy as some of the other contestants.
I sense a few questions coming my way.
Would I strip it first?
You'd have to sand this one back, wouldn't you?
What tool would I use to cut this off? This is a jigsaw, right, Scotty?
OK. I smell a disaster coming on. Would you like me to do it?
Yeah. How much to do the whole thing, Scotty?
Everyone watching Scotty Cam in action.
Yeah, thanks, Scotty.
Scotty's handyman skills are pretty good.
Pretty good? Come on.
Scotty's hands are good. Oh. That's weird. I meant like he's handy. Is it getting weirder?
Always gets weird with Scotty.
Scotty will laugh at that.
Always gets weird.
All right, enough. You're making me blush, ladies.
Yay.
OK, I'm out.
Thanks, Scotty. It's been very helpful.
Thanks, Scotty.
Pleasure.
Across the room, there is another damsel in distress.
It was suggested to me that this varnish remover may work faster, so we gave it a go. We painted quite a few panels. When we tried to remove the varnish remover, it turned into this goopy, gluey mess on this beautiful piece of furniture.
Carly now has to scrape off all that residue before she can start sanding again.
What's all that?
I think it was a mixture of stress and, you know, frustration that I had potentially ruined this piece of furniture.
Bad call. This one's not getting fixed. There's no way you're gonna get all that. Nah, we're screwed.
The Blockheads' first challenge, a Mitre 10 masterclass in restoration. The clock counts down to the final few hours. Everyone is busy restoring and repurposing those old Art Deco pieces. Sasha is flat out turning an old office cabinet into a bar cart. She asked me for help earlier. Now it looks like Kyle is the flavour of the month.
Oh, that bit's a bit thicker.
Couldn't you just finish this one too when you finish there?
Yeah, I'll be over there in a second. There's your bit.
Thank you.
No worries.
That's perfect.
All right, fine. I can see how this is going.
Hey, Scotty, can I ask you something?
I'm busy.
I need you right now. Yeah, I need you right
Sasha's been hard at it all day, so where's Julia?
Julia's out shopping. She's just picked up the mirror, so that's great. That's one thing. But she still has to buy all the things to style it, so I don't think she'll be back until probably the end.
Ben's been working alone too, and before Andy spends all their cash on accessories for the bookshelf, he's decided to run the idea past Shelley and Judge Cara.
Andy said that maybe just get like a plant or something and some candles and books. And
I think it definitely needs some type of greenery, doesn't it?
yeah, Shelley and Cara came around and sort of looked at what the bookshelf was and said that it wasn't enclosed, so it might be better to, you know, drape some plants off it and make it into this sort of garden.
Oh, you're kidding yourself.
Do whatever they want. They're the ones judging it, mate. So get plants to deck it all out. She reckons like real rich things that'll drape over. Are you gonna do it?
Don't talk to me
Hello
again.
Hello. Andy's on board. He's gonna do it, and we're really excited about our garden.
These plans could make or break their stand, so let's hope Andy chooses wisely. Carly is still trying to get that gooey residue off the bar she's restoring, but at least now she's not scraping through on her own.
Oh man, this stuff's putrid.
The piece of furniture was built, I think, 1939, so...
Yeah, we saw the stamp on the back and, yeah, that's when I was just like, oh my God, what have we done? Yeah, just annoyed.
Dan's black glasses arrived for the top of their drinks cabinet, so he can now finish off his restoration piece.
Beautiful.
There's less than 3 hours to go, and he's still yet to start repurposing the bookshelf into a bar cart. It doesn't help that Carlen is still out shopping. She's taking the budget option and getting plenty of second-hand styling pieces for their bar cart.
That one looks good. So that's absolutely perfect. What about that one there? I've got more money than I've got time to spend it, which is a first in my whole life.
She might not have spent much, but Carlen has more goodies for their bar cart than she can carry. Julia, on the other hand, is taking a different approach.
So I can probably here spend $300 and then I still have to get some liquor. So whatever we can do for $300, Nikki, I don't know what we can do.
Those bags don't look too heavy, Julia. Hope you got enough bang for your buck.
Success!
Chris has made some serious progress on that bathroom vanity.
So once we got cracking on the desk that we were turning into a vanity, I could actually start to see it come together once I'd butchered it a bit. Yeah, I was getting more excited as the day went on about it.
Now that Chris has the vanity well under control, Kim's off to Reese to pick up the basin.
I cannot believe we found one. I love this, and I think Carlen won with this. So the piece of marble's actually being dropped off as we speak. And then I've got to whip over to Mitre 10 and pick up some hinges to show Kyle how we're going to put it on the wall when we get back home.
I guess winning this challenge is important to us. It's having an extra point could be very handy come room reveal.
Yeah, just to secure that $10,000 would be, yeah, very nice.
The win is still within reach, but it could all come down to Andy's styling choices. Glass tops, check. New handle for the bedside.
Is it just a little one? Yeah. I was thinking like a big feature, I think.
Fail. But what about those all-important plants?
That looks ridiculous. Take it off.
Do you think?
Fail.
They were completely the wrong sort of plants. You've stuffed this. It's too big. I was busting my ass for nothing.
The brief that I was going off from Ben was droopy, hangy, saggy plants.
And you got big, bushy, tall plants.
Hey, that looks good.
Thank you.
That's all we wanted.
Oh, hi. Hi. Oh, that looks beautiful.
Julia's returned at the 11th hour, but she may just have enough time to do something with the dresser they chose to restore.
I don't actually think we'll finish, to be honest, but we'll see how we go. We're pushing as hard as we can.
Probably didn't help that I was out all day.
Don't worry, Julia. While you were out, Sasha found a new teammate.
Hi, I'm Sasha.
And I'm Scotty.
And we're from Melbourne.
Just like fire, turning up the way.
Sasha's been here doing most of the work, but it's been pretty hectic for me and just been a little bit stressed most of the day.
Thanks, Scotty. It's good.
Yeah, no worries. There's less than an hour to go. Carly and Will are still scraping that cabinet, but they've finally found a way to get the old varnish off quick smart.
We got some help from Mitre 10 and they gave us a really, really strong varnish remover. Will and Kyle and myself were all standing and going nuts.
Think you're going to get it done in time?
No, definitely not.
Are you sure?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
It's all right.
Bit disappointing.
You're getting there.
Yeah.
Time is nearly up on their restoration masterclass, and everyone is finishing up their pieces they chose to restore and repurpose. Will and Carly have pulled out all the stops and removed the old varnish from the bar. They even have just enough time to get a quick coat of varnish on both their pieces. 10 minutes to go. Put your finishing touches on and get ready for judging. 10 minutes.
Give it a bit of a dust.
You didn't get any tools.
That's all right.
So what were you doing?
No. What sort of drink is that?
Not too many.
No.
Hey! If there's no tools, that's...
That looks terrible.
Put the plant back on the bottom shelf.
Tools down. It's all over. Stakes are high today for our blockheads. The winners will not only take home $5 grand, but with the bonus point, they also have the potential to take home an additional 10 grand come reveal day. Now it all comes down to our judges, Kyle and Cara. And first up is competitive Newcastle couple, Kim and Chris.
We're super keen to get them into our apartment, and of course they're going to save us money, and they look great. Super happy.
I think you've done a really great job.
And I would have never picked you could make a vanity out of that. I think it's a great addition bringing in the marble.
Why don't you give me your love?
Next up are Melbourne girls, Julia and Sasha.
I think the bar cut's really good. The other one I don't feel we really changed that much.
feels really nice and smooth to touch, and I think you've done it justice by, you know, giving it that coat of re-oil and, you know, bringing it back out into light.
I absolutely love this. You've really modernised it with those metallic touches.
Now over to the Geelong lads, Ben and Andy.
It's actually growing on me, that thing. Geez, I don't hate it.
Well, the workmanship on this one is pretty good, I think.
You've done well. We did ask you to think outside the box and you've done that.
Next, it's experienced renovators Dan and Carlen.
Very happy with the result. It's come up really well.
As a restoration piece, I think you guys have done a beautiful job with this. I mean, you know, you've gone to the effort of getting the black glass.
You put the velvet through the...
You got the velvet in the drawer.
A lot of effort. It's beautiful.
And with this piece over here...
It looks awesome.
Looks beautiful.
And last up is Brizzy couple Will and Carlen.
We were happy that we finally got over the line and could at least show
something.
Show something, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have done really well to work so hard to actually get all that lacquer and that coating all off, so well done to do that because it's a beautiful piece.
Thanks for your help too.
Ah, you're welcome. It's obviously a big change from what that original piece was.
There's some fantastic pieces here, but only one couple will take home the $5 grand and that game-changing bonus point. Kyle and Cara, do we have a winner?
We do.
It was pretty tough. There was, you know, a couple of standout teams.
In the end, it did come down to 2 couples for us.
We turned a desk into a vanity. If that's not a repurpose, I don't know what is.
The girls maybe, again, they'll be right on our tails.
The winner is Dan and Carlen.
We're thrilled. That was just a great result for us. Perfect.
Demoed.
Yeah. It's not fair because they saw what the pieces looked like originally back in the 20s. So they knew exactly what they were looking for.
Carlen, up you come. 5,000 big ones.
Yep,
and
that's
of course, the bonus point, take that with you. That sits in your apartment until reveal night.
Having that bonus point is like an ace up the sleeve. Well and truly. Or at the end of the week, we're already got a bit of a toe in the door.
Well done, everybody. You all worked hard and you all did a terrific job. Get back to the block and get into it. See you later.
You got that dream.
While they were gone, the block still turned without them. And their tradies have made great progress on their second guest bedrooms and walk-in robes. In apartment 1, the framing is up.
I got a fair bit of work done today, babe.
It's good to know that I can trust them when I'm on site.
They've started sheeting in apartment 4.
Oh, wow!
The room looked really good when we arrived back at the block. Our guys had clearly worked really hard all day.
Chris and Kim's plasterers are almost finished in apartment 5.
Not as far along as I thought we would be, but that'll get chased up tomorrow, hopefully.
Downstairs in apartment 3, Andy and Ben's tradies have their work cut out for them this week. Along with completing the bedroom, they're also converting the walk-in robe into an ensuite.
Oh, busy today.
Today, they finished the plastering and the waterproofing.
They work better without us, don't they? I actually do, mate. We need to be off site together more often.
Their neighbours in apartment 2 aren't quite as far advanced, but they do have the framing and ceiling up.
This is cool. Hadn't heard from the boys all day, so no news is good news.
Well, actually, their builder Andrew does have some news for them. While they were out, he's taken a peek at what's been happening next door, and now the boys' well-kept secret is out.
Did notice that the boys had put some plumbing in their walk-in robe. Ensuite in here.
Ensuite?
Or they missed a toilet, see? They did need an extra toilet, so I presume that's why...
Stupid. Stay in your own apartment.
No, do you know what? We have actually not even been in there.
Oh, I'm a bit annoyed.
Without a doubt, because
It's ridiculous. But not for 1 second would I ever say to my builder, it is okay if you to float around the other apartments. It's not on.
And news travels fast on the block.
Actually, we heard the noise last night.
I saw the plumber last night. I was like, what is the plumber doing here? Oh, putting in the toilet. I was like, oh.
It's just one of those things, like it's information, you know, we would have loved to have kept it as a secret.
We're good for the datelines. We're good, jump the state lines.
It's day 4 of guest bedroom and walk-in robe week, and everyone is a little slow after yesterday's challenge.
The bear arises.
It's called the block. It's a prison. I think bedrooms Kyle last night. You kept saying it in your sleep.
Some contestants are at it already, and after cancelling all Sasha's orders yesterday, Julia will need the early start.
I have to order all of the furniture, everything, lock and load, all of that. Ideally, probably by 2 o'clock.
Gave you a minute when you needed an hour. Just to put
Kim and Chris spent the night with their kids, but sadly this morning it's time to say goodbye.
They flew out this morning, so they popped in at the block on their way to the airport. Give Daddy a kiss, Chloe? No? OK.
Yeah, this one's hard, because we know it's 3 weeks till we see them again.
Good boy.
Thank you, baby boy.
Go and get Poppy.
Stop.
Fortunately, Kim and Chris have plenty to keep them busy today. They had some good news this week when they took out their first McCafe Quality Site Award.
Chris and Kim, for that, guys, you get the award this week.
The prize was a sit-down with Danielle Mastro, the lighting designer.
Nice to meet you.
So to have her come on board and design the entire lighting layout and plan for our apartment is huge.
If we can sit down and have a look at the plan.
Yes.
Talk about the rooms that you've done and maybe the ones that are
Coming
up.
along?
Yeah.
Yes,
Sure.
please. She is just everything I ever dreamed of. She's planning my lighting, she's helping me out, she's sourcing a few pendants for me. Oh, I'm wrapped.
Danielle's got some ideas to light up the bedroom and wardrobe they're working on this week.
So we could use a track, which is great for a dressing room environment because it creates a bit of drama, but something with a high output, so it's going to give you some intensity.
Danielle is also recommending 2 downlights placed close together to bounce light off the wall and a pendant hanging over the reading nook.
Oh, she's the bomb. We're going up with lights rather than down. Oh, I can't wait.
Thank you.
Yesterday's challenge was a tough slog for engaged couple Will and Carly in apartment 1, but today they're excited about the plans they've made for their second guest bedroom. They've decided on a different layout this week, which will give them enough space to create a study nook.
So yeah, hopefully the judges like the layout. Not sure, but it's worth taking the risk.
This morning, Will is leaving the bedroom in the hands of his tradies while he focuses on the bigger picture, the common area.
Carly and I got designated the front foyer. It's a huge area, but it has all the old heritage terrazzo tiles. It's been hidden away for years, so managed to call a marble specialist who could remove all the excess screed and dirt and gunk on top of this beautiful logo and foyer. Basically, a hidden secret just kept under that concrete for so many years.
That looks amazing, doesn't it?
Polishing the logo has given Will a sneaky idea for the study they're incorporating into their guest bedroom.
I've actually got some terrazzo tile feature in my apartment this week, so while they're here, I might ask them to come along and polish up some of that so I don't have to do it by hand. Wondering if you can just buff this up, because I'm going to have a study here with a glass table. I reckon that would look beautiful. I don't think any other couple will have that, which is unreal. Hopefully the judges love it. Bit of a little weapon, I think.
Yesterday, Julia cancelled all the furnishings Sasha had ordered the day before because she hated them. Now that they've lost a day on the challenge, they're into day 4 with barely anything ordered for their guest bedroom.
And I've only got artwork and a bed. So I need a bedside table, I need lamps, I need filler, I need a chair or a desk or a console. I need more artwork, I need a mirror, I need decorative pieces.
I need a break.
Julia's grabbed that list and headed straight to the shops. Let's start with that chair.
I've got no option. Nothing. What about a rocking chair? No, that's not right either.
OK, moving on. How about the mirror?
If I get the mirror, that's something done. So there's one in white. Great.
Yep. Right, one down. Bedside table.
I don't love those at all. But this is all that's available at such short notice.
Hang on.
I hate those bedside tables, but I just can't, I don't know.
No.
Thanks so much, bye.
Well, you managed to cross one item off the list, Julia. What's the plan for the rest?
So Sash will head out in the morning.
Purchase the remaining 16 items that she didn't get today. Yeah.
It's day 4 of guest bedroom and walk-in robe week, but in apartment 1, Carly and Will are looking ahead to their kitchen, living and dining rooms. They've had an idea for the floors that will set them apart from the others.
You know, I think we might be the only apartment which is allowed to have polished concrete floors, which is a huge upsell, I think.
Massive advantage.
Concrete floors are a big perk of being on the ground floor. Only problem is, after it's poured, the concrete will need time to cure before it's polished. And given the tight deadlines on the block, they'll need permission to have it poured before they're due to start work on those rooms.
Hey, boys.
Hey,
G'day, bud.
How
are you? Good. What's going on?
So our ultimate goal is
Still smiling. What's going on? There's
is
something
to pour
here.
concrete tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow.
And now, are you sure you've got enough time to organise all that stuff?
Yeah, it's been bubbling away slowly.
Right.
There's a lot of prep work before we start. However, we've got to pour this concrete as soon as possible, as it just won't happen.
Because we love polished concrete.
Yeah.
But it's just you've got to weigh things up.
Yeah.
Normally, we plan this for 2 or 3 weeks. There's a lot of planning involved. There's so many rules and regulations. And we're always over every millimetre of every process we do with polished concrete. So there's a lot of maybes in there.
Yeah.
But you've got to think about the big picture.
Fine.
All clear?
Yep.
Hopefully it all goes to plan. There's still a lot to do. We still got to do a little bit of demo work, make sure the slabs, everything's clean.
See ya.
But hopefully it can be done tomorrow.
The boys in apartment 3 have come up with an idea this week that is a potential game changer. They're adding an ensuite to their guest bedroom in place of the walk-in robe. 2 rooms in 1 week is a lot of extra work, so they're looking for ways to cut down the load.
We wanted to do a feature wall because it meant less painting for us. So we chose the biggest wall possible, and we thought, let's slam a nice piece of wallpaper on there and get them to install it. So I found my way to Graphico and started brainstorming some ideas of what we could do with our space.
I just saw that, like that old school...
The old map?
Yeah. Could we do something like that?
If you do the whole map, so say we put that whole map in that space,
Yeah.
crop it to fit,
Yeah.
and then in here place all that original text that's there.
Unreal, that'd be sick. We went with a giant map of old school Port Melbourne, which will look fantastic.
The boys may have a lot on their plates, but there's one thing that's always top priority: pranking Dan and Carlen.
I think the pranks with Dan and Carlen are just beginning.
And Andy has just spotted the perfect opportunity for another.
We call them the retirement village. So like maybe a sticker for the back of their car saying like retirement village or like...
We can do that really quick for you.
Really?
Yeah, sure.
Unreal. That'd be, make that the priority and then
the
wallpaper.
No
Yeah.
problem.
I actually couldn't believe he came up with that himself.
Getting stickers printed is one thing, sticking them on Dan and Carlen's car without them noticing is going to be trickier.
Where are you off to?
Picking stuff up.
Dan was looking for you before.
Was he?
Yeah.
Andy was very helpful about Dan was searching for me.
Do it now, hurry up.
Go now, go now. Here comes Dan now. Dan's coming down. Dan's coming down.
Okay.
I'll deal with it all here.
How good is that?
Oh, mate.
Well, I thought something was up, but I didn't know what.
It's behind you.
Beautiful bit of bird poo on the windscreen.
No, you're cold, freezing cold.
Yeah, well, I was driving around, but I get a bit of honking anyway. So I just thought, oh, yeah, people are being friendly and...
Now that she's got to get out, maybe she'll notice. Maybe not. Ooh, no.
Bumped into Andy at West Elm and he was just ever so happy to help me put everything in the car. Yeah.
He was like the best son.
Yeah, there's something up.
You get in.
Thanks, Andy.
You need to
what a
hide
great
it?
help.
Go on.
See you, Carlen.
See ya.
Drive safely.
Will do.
All right. She's standing behind her car, not a clue what's going on, which is just hilarious.
Now that Carlen is back at the block, she's calling Dan for some help.
I've got to get this mirror out of the car.
I'll come down. So we get back to the block and I had to get the gear out of the back of the car and I noticed that there was a new sign on the back of the car. The Block Retirement Village. Who's put that on? Honk if you love old people.
Didn't even know it was there. Bastard.
That's the boys.
They'll be in anything for a laugh, I think.
Yeah.
Try and raise the blood pressure.
I was in stitches. Highlight of my week by a mile.
Tomorrow night, the weight of this block's demands starts to weigh on contestants' shoulders.
Making good TV here, Keith.
I'm just really doubting myself.
I don't really know what I'm driving out here for. I don't really know what I'm getting.
Shell and I check in on progress.
Actually hoping to pour concrete for our polished concrete floors today.
Oh. Some excel.
You look fresh.
Well,
We're having Tim Tams for breakfast.
Let's break it down right quick.
This, awesome.
Genius. Others struggle.
Here they are, the new Kim and Chris with a new design.
What do you got?
So we have curtains to soften in a pretty beige.
And Shell slides into shock. The girls argue.
Why are these decisions being made on Friday? This is why we're in this mess.
And then hit a big, big brick wall.
It's a major problem for me. It's a major problem. The whole cityscape is gone. Gone.
That brick wall is stopping the building from going sideways.
I'm sure there's a better way to do it, and I'm sure there's someone that could have
You tell us a better way to do it.
There could be another steel beam like this one. Who knows?
And Will just hits the wall.
Hey, Will.
What are you putting down on the slab first before you start?
Concrete.
Concrete. Not going to happen.
Again.
You know, you dream if you were just going to put a 70mm topping slab over this trench.
And again.
Well, our Sparky reckons it's overall it's drawing 15 amps, this thing here.
I did a miscalculation in terms of our underfloor heating.
10 boys here standing around doing nothing now.
And again.
Because it's on the angle, it's actually weakened this slab a lot.
I quit.
And he won't be the only one.